The Yampa White Green Basin Roundtable is developing an integrated water management plan for the Bear, Elk, and Yampa Rivers. The Roundtable wants to identify and support projects that are good for the river's health and water users. Ranchers and business owners using the Bear River face challenges to their water supplies and livelihoods. And the Roundtable and its partners are supporting multiple projects to assist them through these times of change.
Well, I'm Rick Milway, and I've been on the Bear River here for about 35-40 years. All of the water that we use on the Bear River is for irrigation purposes to help run our cow-calf operations, for the hay crop, so we can winter our cattle. The diversion infrastructure has changed quite a bit in the last 40 years since I've been here. It started out as wood and dams, and then it went to a metal slide gate, and now we've put in a culvert with a screw head gate. Without the stored water and proper diversion structures, you couldn't get your water to your hay crop, to your meadows.
The way we irrigate isn't any different than the way my grandfather did. And in fact, our infrastructure isn't any different. The head gate that I've got on this particular ditch that we're looking at today is a piece of an old coal mine that was repurposed in order to make a head gate. And so the time has probably come to fix that up and make sure that it's a controllable structure. If we don't measure and keep good records of our water, somebody else is going to take that. And you can say that might be somebody further downstream in the Yampa Basin, or it could be someone further downstream in the Colorado Basin. Certainly if the 1922 compact of the Colorado River is called into question, anybody who can't prove that they've got excellent records and excellent diversion, proof of diversion, is going to be in trouble because they won't be able to prove up on their water rights. And that is a grave concern to any landowner in the Yampa Valley.
The Yampa River Integrated Water Management Plan has created a diversion assessment program that has helped about 50 individuals or individual operations take a look at how their diversions are operating and what kind of potential improvements they can prioritize on farm and how they can roll out that implementation program and what kind of funding there is to help meet those goals.
Alongside the Roundtable's diversion assessment, the Upper Yampa Water Conservancy District partnered with the Yampa White Green Basin Roundtable to launch the Diversion Infrastructure Improvement Project, a grant program that offers funding for the installation of headgates and measuring devices.
The grant program from Upper Yampa has helped me with this ranch. So my hope for the Bear River and the ranches in the future would be that the water would still be tied to the ranches and the ranches tied to the water. And the grant programs that are available will help us to protect our water rights so that we can be ranching long into the future.
The integrated water management plan that's being sponsored by the Yampa White Green Roundtable, they want to help me out through the diversion assessments that they've helped me with. Upper Yampa Water Conservancy District wants to help give me funds to put in my measuring box and my head gate. Wow, what a great opportunity. I'd be crazy not to take advantage of that.
Together, these two projects aim to encourage Yampa Basin irrigators to modernize their infrastructure, which will help protect water rights, improve water management, and open up opportunities to improve the fishery.
We're part of a system, and that's a system that includes wildlife, and that includes the people that live here, and includes Mother Nature, and such an important part of that is making sure that our river remains healthy. And if we don't have a healthy river, we don't have a healthy community.
The Basin Roundtable is looking for ways to support both Bear River water users and the river itself. Modernizing irrigation infrastructure opens up opportunities to protect and improve the Bear River fishery, which some local residents now rely on for their livelihoods.
While the hay production in the valley has been pretty consistent over the last 100 years in terms of number of acres in production, one of the things that we've noticed is that, of course, hay markets are volatile, as are cattle markets. And one of the ways that our local ranchers have found a way to try to derive more income from their properties is through fishing, hunting as well. But fishing has become, if you own part of the main stem of the Yampa, a really important contributor to the bottom line. And so ranchers are now looking at the river not just from a water standpoint for irrigation, but also understanding that recreational value because it's impacting positively their bottom line.
If we can come together and have our water issues taken care of and be able to thrive together and work together and all be stewards of South Route and the water and the land. I think that's the answer. Recreation and agricultural, we all rely on the river for success in this area. And for us not to have the river, the water, none of us would survive here.
We are the stewards of the river and the land. And the health of the river is everything to agriculture producers, because without it we would lose our livelihood.
Learn more about the work of the Yampa White Green Basin Roundtable and its integrated water management plan at yampawhitegreen.com.